Flash is good for solving random I/O problems. It's a big help there. Latency is the real big killer. I/O performance in some requirements can help us. And certain types of flash can actually last a long time if they're used appropriately. But again, with any technology, there's strengths and there's weaknesses, and what you've got to do is balance the two. I think effective strategies can save organisations a lot more money. They can also help make money. And one of the things that we are very careful to do in X-IO is to look at the technology we're using and understanding that bridge between how we can help organisations save money or make money. Because there's so many different tools out there now, there's so many different ways of approaching storage. It's important to understand the pros and cons of each methodology and then use the most appropriate tool. You know, X-IO don't solve every storage problem out there, but one thing you'll find from us is we're very honest. We'll say where we can save money or make money, prove it, and if we can't save money or make money, we'll walk away and recommend an alternative technology to be used. So it's something that's very important to us, is to help do that bridge between the technology and the business. I think if people don't really know that much about storage, is go and find a vendor that can show you proof points. I've got evidence to back up some of their claims. It's amazing how much marketing hype is out there with no proof of claim. And in a lot of cases, bring in a specialist consultant or systems integrator who work with a number of vendors and can help you select the right tool for the job, rather than just going with a single vendor or a single reseller that only do one technology. As I said, there's a lot of different technologies out there now. There's a lot of different tools. It's about using the right appropriate tool for the job. A good one we've just done that's a good example is a retailer. So Kingfisher. A lot of people have heard of Kingfisher by their trade names, which are B&Q, Screwfix, and a lot of the companies that are out there. They had an interesting challenge in that we hear most often at the moment about storage performance being the big thing. Now, they have performance issues like everybody else. But what was interesting, they'd moved to using a lot of serial ATA, large capacity drive technologies, and had seen issues around reliability with one of their incumbent storage vendors. So they talked to us, not about performance, which is usually the reason that people approach us, but about reliability. They wanted a box that could plug in the corner, just work and leave it alone. They didn't want to have to keep coming back and touching it. So they come to us because they'd heard about we can provide storage that's true zero touch. They asked for proof. So we went back and showed them some customers that have had a box for 5 years and have never ever seen a service engineer, because it just, even though it was under high I/O workload, it just didn't need the disk drive swapped out. So we showed them proof. They got a couple of our boxes in, tested them, realised that we weren't actually just using marketing hype. These boxes actually do work. Love the technology, and they now use it for performance workloads as well as the low performance, high reliability workloads. So they've realised that they can plug a box in, it works very simply in their environment, they're up and running in a matter of hours, but more importantly, they could breathe again and go home at weekends and not worry about whether their storage is going to work. But there's loads of other examples.